Yeah.
Hi, my name is Dacia Steele, and I'm going to go into what you would do if you rolled your ankle or hurt your ankle when you're out in either hiking, sports, what have you. You're in a place where you're not at home and you need medical attention. And usually what happens is it's either going to hurt to walk, it's going to change color, or it's just going to be really uncomfortable. So I'm going to show you how to add support by athletically taping your ankle to be able to get you to a place where you can get to medical attention. First three things you want. You're going to want your foot and your calf to be clean, dry, and at 90 degrees. 90-degree angle would be as if the bottom of your foot were touching the surface of the ground. Okay? For the sake of time, I already pre-wrapped my foot and ankle. But what you would do is you would follow up the back of your calf until you start to feel where your calf has a curvature. That's where you're going to start your taping. And you're going to wrap in a circular motion all the way down to your arch of your foot, which resides in about the middle of your foot. Okay, so we're going to act as if we're already pre-taped. The next thing we're going to do is that we're going to create an anchor. So what you're going to do is you're going to start at the top of your pre-tape, wrap in a circular motion around, and make one revolution. Tear your tape, and that's one anchor. Usually with ankles, we like to have two anchors at the top, so go halfway down where your tape ended and wrap around again. Tear your tape. Second anchor. Okay, now we're ready for the stirrup tapes. Stirrup tapes are something that start at the top here, wrap underneath your ankle, underneath your foot, and back up to the top. I'm going to show you one, and then I'm going to show you a quick way to do 2 or 3 stirrup passes. What you would do is you're going to lift your foot up in the air. You're going to find where you're at the top of your lateral calf, wrap underneath, and back up to the top. Go ahead and tear your tape. That's considered one stirrup right there. So what you would do for the second one, the quick way, would be to measure out how far you want to go, which, guesstimating, is about, I'm 5'10", so you'd want about a 1.5 feet of tape in length. Lay it flat, sticky side up, and then tear 2 more of the same length. Oh, yeah. All right, tear, and you're going to do it in a slight X pattern over the top. Lay it flat, sticky side up. It's okay if it's a little shorter or a little longer. That doesn't necessarily matter, because the stirrups are going to get covered by other wrapping techniques. It's about the right length. Tear. And again, you want it in a crisscross pattern over the top. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to place your foot at the arch of your foot in the very center of this X pattern, and you're going to bring the whole thing up. Rub tight, and now you've got a stirrup taping. Okay, because I know I'm going to run out of tape with the other bunch. Then what you would do is to lock this down, you're again going to do some circular rotations around the outside. 1, remember going down by half each time, and they call this technique closing. But since it's not a final closing, it is your stirrup tape closing. And you're going to run the course of your stirrups. Now, you're going to want to make sure when you're doing your taping that it's not so tight that you cannot feel your foot. Circulation is important. But because we are doing so many different techniques, I promise you, even if you do it slightly loose, there will be enough support here. Okay, So now we've got our anchors and our stirrups and our circular closing motion. So our next motion that we're going to do is called a figure eight. You're going to start in the center, midway down. You're going to cross underneath your foot, back up, meet where you started off, go around the back of your ankle, and come back down. Tear your tape. That's called a figure eight. You would do 2 or 3 more passes of one of those, but because we don't have the time, I'm going to just know you did it. Okay, after you do your figure eight, we're going to do something called a heel lock. You're going to start again where the figure eight was, go around the outside of the heel, come down underneath, and when your tape doesn't tear, come back around, head towards the top of your foot, back underneath your heel, again around the outside, and back down. Now normally you would do again 2 or 3 more passes of that, but I'm just going to trust that you did it. You would finish off with another figure eight. Like I said, start at the top, go underneath, work your way up, come around your ankle, meet where you started, and tear. Do another 2 figure eights, and then you're at the end. This is very simple. Again, you're going to do the closing, which is just circular wrapping all the way down. But this time, start at the base of where your ankle and your foot meet, and just wrap all the way around in a circular motion. Again, remembering to overlap by half each time. And the closing is just to kind of make sure that none of your taping is going to slip. It's going to secure all the loose ends, and you are going to be good to go. So after you finish up this closing, which I'm going to finish off the tape, you have a very nice, well-wrapped ankle and calf that you should be able to put weight on even if it hurt before. Long enough to get you to a place where you can receive medical attention. At this point, you would slip on your sock, slip back on your shoe, and go ahead and put weight on it. My name is Dacia Steele, and this video was on how to tape your ankle if you rolled your ankle or had an ankle sprain, any type of ankle injury. Thank you for watching.